Well, what can I do? What else but just say that we'll try to get him on another time. But again, a great opportunity for the driver of Burt Myers. Again, I had him scheduled for around 12 noon. I said I'll let it drag out to about 12:30 to bring him on. I maybe had a flight delay. I don't know if something's going on. It is making me think that he is probably still in the air or just has not cut his phone back on because it just rings one time and then it goes right to voicemail. So I will try it one more time for everybody. I'll do 3 times a charm, so he's at strike 2. But I was aware that he was flying to Thompson, Connecticut for the race for the modifieds up north. So we talked last night. So I'm kind of expecting this, but maybe he's will answer again here. So. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert, can you hear me?
Hey. Yes.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, we're doing good. Okay, I was about to say 3rd time's the charm. I was going to give up on you, but we are talking to the driver of Burt Myers. Bert, I'm assuming you just landed at the airport, didn't you, bud?
We're getting ready to roll up on Thompson Motor Speedway here.
Gotcha. So we are talking now to the driver, the number 1 modified from Walnut Cove, North Carolina, Burt the Ace Myers. Bert, I'm not going to take up a lot of your time, buddy, but thank you so much for taking the time to be on the program. Talk about your big win, of course, at Bowman Gray Stadium, taking the fan challenge, starting dead last in 24th and winning the race.
Well, it was one of those nights where I guess the stars just lined up. I knew we had a really good race car because we qualified on the pole, and we had made a lot of wholesale changes to the car. And I talked to my wife Kim. We always discussed the fans challenge, and she said, "Why not go for it?" So we did, and I was able to get through the field unscathed. And not only did we win the fans challenge, we were able to win the race too.
So how much money did you pocket for winning the fan challenge? Wasn't that $3,000 bonus? What did the race pay to win?
I think the race paid $1,500, and then the fans challenge was $3,000.
So you got a nice $5,000 payday, so to speak, out of the whole deal.
Yeah, right at it. Yeah. Well, I'll say I may have took it home, or they may have given it to me, but the tire man is here to take most of it home.
Absolutely, definitely. But you know what? A lot of people I spoke with in looking at video I saw as well, you started shotgun on the field. You didn't bump nobody. You didn't hit nobody. And at a place like the Madhouse Bowman Gray Stadium, that happens a lot. But that just shows the true character that is Burt Myers, where so many people can try to label you as a rough driver. You really went from the back of the pack to the front and raced everybody cleanly.
I did, and the key to that is everybody raced me cleanly too. And the fact of it is I race people the way I want to be raced. And several times I raced side by side with a handful of drivers, and they respected me, and then I returned the favor. So it can be done. It doesn't mean it always will be, but it can be done.
Last time I catched up with you, Bert, was at Caraway Speedway with the Southern Modified Racing Series. You got a top 3 finish out of that deal. Just talk about how the season's been for you and struggling with running the NASCAR Modified schedule, the Southern Modified Racing Series schedule, and now on top of that, you're in about your 3rd, 4th week at Bowman Gray at the Madhouse.
Well, I mean, that's just what we do. We've had a rough start to this year. It's probably one of the roughest starts I've had at Bowman Gray in a long time, but it's a testament to my team and our whole family of how hard we work and the loyalty and the effort that we have, to not give up. We talked about before how I'm a Patriots fan, and the fact of it is the motto, Bill Belichick's motto is do your job. And if everybody does your job, it eventually comes back around. And hopefully this will break our little slump that we were in, and we can continue our winning ways.
So you're on the way to Thompson, Connecticut, or talk about what's going on up there. Are you running a race this tonight or tomorrow, this weekend? What's going on in Thompson?
Yeah, it's a race that Eddie Hurd and I had not planned on running originally, and we were on a limited schedule because of my commitments, and he had some other things going on, and a friend of mine, Dave Sapienza, of course, got hurt at Wall Stadium, and Dave asked me if I would drive his car on this Wednesday show. And, it's probably a one-time deal for Dave to do this deal. But, it's great equipment, and Dave's a good friend, and he asked me to do it, so I'm going to do it. But you'll see me and Eddie back together again, more than likely at Riverhead 4th of July weekend.
Riverhead Raceway coming up again. That's in Riverhead, New York. That'll be a big event coming up again. Talking with Burt Myers, Burt the Ace Myers, driver of the number 1 entry. Big win at Bowman Gray Stadium. You talked about you had a kind of an up and down season this year so far at Bowman Gray Stadium. Is the drivers, competitors you're going up against different? Are you having car problems? What do you think's making you have these hiccups you're having at the start of the year at the Madhouse, a place that you are a 9-time champion at?
Well, it's just been mainly circumstance. We've had some incidences where there was some contact made, and had some parts that failed us. But for the most part, it's just one of those racing. It's just been a racing deal. Every time we've had a problem, it's just been a racing deal. And we've had a lot of success the last 3 years over there. We've been able to be 3-time defending champion. But that the old saying is ride the train as long as you can, because it'll eventually throw you off the tracks. And that's kind of what we've been up against. But like I said, hopefully this past weekend is exactly what we needed to turn things around and get back going again.
Got a question coming in for you via social media. We're talking again to Burt Myers, winner at Bowman Gray Stadium at Winston-Salem. Driver, of course, at Burt Myers on Facebook, and, of course, at Burt Myers1 on Twitter as well. Ask Burt about his new dog. I understand you got a new dog, Burt, coming from Corey Hensley.
Yeah, Corey actually, he heard about my dog, I guess. We actually adopted a dog. It was heartworm positive, and we kind of took it in, and we thought it was going to be a struggle, and it's ended up being one of the best decisions we've made. It's his name's Tahoe. He's a black-mouthed crow. Just one of the sweetest dogs we've ever owned. So it was a good decision for us.
Absolutely, definitely. Yeah. Well, I got another question for you, Burt. Bowman Gray seems like their modified numbers are doing well. They're doing decent, as always. Bowman Gray Stadium does that. The modifieds are the weekly program for the premier class at Bowman Gray Stadium, as it's been since its inception. The modifieds on the touring program are having like a pendulum effect. It's going up and down like a roller coaster. Why do you feel that is?
It's hard to say. I mean, financially, it's tough to make it work anywhere at any time, and Bowman Gray is just such an advertiser's paradise. That's where a lot of our sponsorship dollars come from, is to run Bowman Gray because of the atmosphere and the exposure that you can get from running over there. But it's hard to say. Like I said, I feel like it's financial, but for the most part, we just try to do as much as we can when we can, and just try to make it happen no matter where we're at.
Big announcement made last Wednesday, as a matter of fact, or last Tuesday. NASCAR bringing back the modifieds to Martinsville Speedway to the half mile of mayhem for, of course, NASCAR weekend in May during Mother's Day weekend for the first night race for the Cup Series. How exciting was that to know the modifieds are coming back to Martinsville after almost 20 years?
Yeah, we've been saying for years that if they would do a modified Cup weekend, that they should sell the place out. And, you can imagine, I've had a lot of success at Martinsville. So, as you can imagine, we were really excited to hear that they were coming back. And, I'm looking forward to that one.
Going to be a fun time. And, of course, Burt Myers, I'm going to let you go, my friend. Thank you so much for taking your time. I'm glad you had a safe flight from the Carolinas to Thompson, Connecticut. Good luck in the race tonight. And, hey, is it going to be available to watch anywhere? Is it going to be on Fan Choice TV? Is it a NASCAR modified event? Is there going to be any media coverage?
Yes, it is a NASCAR Well and Modified Tour race at Thompson. We're scheduled to start at 8 o'clock tonight. And it will be on Fans Choice. So, like I said, I'll be driving the Samp Enterprises number 36 tonight. And hopefully we get this thing in without any inclement weather. I'm going to be back at Bowman Gray Saturday night to see what we can do there.
Oh, my goodness. Don't say anything about inclement weather. I know we're tired of that word.
Yeah, we're calling for a little chance of rain up here tonight. I think worst case scenario is we'll have to run it tomorrow night. But one way or another, I'll be back at Bowman Gray Saturday night.
There you go. Cool deal. Hey, before I let you go, Burt, thank all your sponsors on that number 1 modified, and congratulations on the big win at the Madhouse Saturday night from the rear in the Fan Challenge.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without our sponsors. My main sponsors is Super Safe Cleaners, Fanatics, Haveline Express Lube, John at Cleanup Supply. There's just so many people that on and out of the scene that make it happen. 811, Piedmont Natural Gas, my guys, my family. Just like I said, this is a team effort, and it takes everybody to make it work.
You're the man, Ace. Go get him tonight at Thompson. Always great catching up with you, my friend.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Winner at the Madhouse, Bowman Gray Stadium. And hey, thank goodness I called him that last time. Third time's a charm, right? Is that what the cliche is? Remember? Called him twice, didn't answer. Third time, he picked it up, answered the phone. I don't think he realized who it was because he said, "Who is this?" People might not realize, but I'm not calling on my regular, okay, see, I just got a text from him, actually. It's okay, so it just went through. But what people don't realize is the studio line is not my regular phone line. It's not a J-Rig or anything. It's a different studio line, and normally it comes up as like an 888 number, or it comes up as restricted. Depends on how the California servers are. I don't know. But anyhow, when it was all said and done, it was great to be able to catch up with Burt Myers. Hey, we hope you've enjoyed the June 5th edition of Finish Line, presented by All About Wraps, CrateInsider.com. Thank you to so many great people. For my executive producer, Trey Snyder, the man behind running the boards to always make me sound great. He does a phenomenal job. We make a great team. I appreciate him very much. Thank you to Corey LaJoy, NASCAR Cup Series driver for Go Fast Racing. They get ready for Michigan this weekend. I'll see you in Berlin this weekend as well. Thank you also again to Stephen Nassy, racer of the big modified win at Bristol Motor Speedway, for being on the program. And thank you also to Burt Myers from the Carolinas, flying to Thompson, Connecticut. Called up with him for about 10 minutes or so, getting his thoughts on the big win. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. We love you all. We need more race fans in motorsports. Remember, whether it's dirt, asphalt, drag racing, or anything else in a road to life, there is always a finish line. For everybody at our network headquarters, for the Fox Sports Radio Community Radio Network, I'm Wesley Outland. Enjoy the rest of your week. Get out and support grassroots racing. You are the true fans that have to keep it going and to keep it alive. And our thoughts and prayers continuously for my good friend of the street stocks, Daryl Reinders. Take care.
This episode of Finish Line is an exclusive production solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, transmission of the accounts without the express written consent or permission is restricted and prohibited. To hear this replay or other previous podcasts, download on iHeartRadio, iTunes Radio, and TuneIn. As always, this show is for you. Thank you for listening and being a fan of motorsports.
This is Finish Line.